Hello, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all of my favorite products from the month of May. I have a pile of products right here that I'm going to be grabbing from, and then I'm going to be talking to you guys about them. So the first product I want to share with you guys is the Anastasia Artist Palette right here. First things first that I want to say about this palette is I am so happy with the price of this palette. I love the fact that this palette is only $30, unlike a lot of other palettes that are usually like $50 or $60. So that's the first things that drew me towards this palette is the price, as well as all of these gorgeous colors right here. This palette is so unique. I don't honestly think I've ever seen any palette have such like a wide variety of shades like this. These colors are just so beautiful and so unique. I've only used this palette, I believe, like 4 times now, but I plan on using it a lot in the future. And if you guys want to see any tutorials with this palette, leave me some suggestions below. And if I get enough, I will film it as soon as I can. But one other thing I love about this palette is the brush that it comes with isn't just like a cheap, like, rinky-dinky brush. It's this, like, beautiful brush right here, and it actually works very, very, very well. I used it a lot. But I love this side right here for doing, like, the crease and low-key, like, blending. And then this side right here is good for adding the darkness in the outer corner to add that depth or to place the shade on the lid. But yeah, so if you have not tried this palette yet, I really recommend that you go to Sephora and swatch it, because once you swatch it and see those pigments, you will need to buy that palette. The next product I want to share with you is the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. I've been using this mascara quite a bit recently because it gives you such a good natural false lash look. It's very, very thickening and lengthening and curling, and honestly, it's probably the most blackest mascara I've ever seen. The only thing is, if you look at the brush though, it's a little bit on the bigger side, so I don't necessarily like to use it on the bottom lashes because it can be messy, but for top lashes, this mascara is amazing. My favorite moisturizer this month has definitely been the First Aid Beauty Daily Face Cream. I love the fact that this is oil-free and more of a water feel because it doesn't make my skin feel oily and shiny after, but it definitely makes me feel hydrated, which is what I love about it. I also love that it absorbs super fast, and it has a really good price point too, which is also a good thing. So if anybody is looking for a good daytime moisturizer and you want either a lightweight one or you have very oily skin, I would definitely recommend this because First Aid Beauty, you cannot go wrong with one bit. The next palette I want to share with you is the Urban Decay Naked Flushed Palette, and I have it in the shade Native. You guys already know I just filmed a video on this, which I will link below if you have not seen it yet. But this palette right here has literally been the most used thing this month by me because I have been obsessed with it ever since I filmed that video. I don't know what it is about these pigments, but I just am obsessed with them. Like, this bronzer right here is perfect because it does not look orange or streaky one bit on your face, and it definitely gives you that natural glow, which is what I love about it. And the highlight is amazing too because it is so actually noticeable. Like, you can actually see your cheeks being radiant throughout the day. The blush is my favorite too because it isn't as bubblegummy pink as you would assume, which is what I like about it, is because it looks super intimidating at first, but when you actually put it on, it just like looks so natural and beautiful on the skin, as you can see in my last video. But this palette right here, I didn't know what to expect when I first opened it, and I am obsessed with it and in love with it now. Like, it's definitely one of my favorite cheek palettes I honestly own. The next product that I am obsessed with is the Caudalie Polyphenol Lip and Eye Cream. I know I talked about this in my April favorites, but I repurchased it because I ran out. And oh my god, let me tell you, I was out of it for like 2 weeks before I got it again. And my under eyes have been creasing so much, and my lips have been more chapped than they usually have been ever since I stopped using this. So I had to get my hands on it again because I was like, oh my gosh, I was like, why are my eyes creasing all of a sudden? And then I thought about it and I was like, oh, it's because I haven't been using this anymore because I ran out. So I definitely went and got it again because I was like, I am not going to have my under eye area being creasy and all wrinkly and stuff. So I had to buy this because this polyphenol lip and eye cream is literally game changing if you've not tried it yet. This polyphenol is actually the ingredient that is in grape seeds that keeps the grapes plump. So if you think about it that way, it's like when you put this on your face, it gives the vitamins that it gives grapes to be plump. So it plumps your skin, helps your skin stay moisturized and stay hydrated all day, which is why I love it so much. If you have not tried this, you have to. The next product I want to share with you is the NYX lip liners. I have a lot of different shades of these lip liners because the formula is so amazing, but the shade that I use the most right here is the Peekaboo Neutral because it looks like my exact lip color. So usually on the daily, I will line my lips with this and put a gloss or something over it, and it looks like my lips but better. I'm just super impressed with the price of these lip liners because they are very affordable, but they seem to be the same as a lot of other high-end lip liners. So if anybody needs a lip liner but doesn't want to spend a lot of money, I recommend going to NYX and getting yourself some NYX lip liners. My favorite primer this month has definitely been the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. The reason why I've been using this so much recently is because it's been so hot out. I love this primer so much because it waterproofs anything that you put on top of it. So for hot summer days like it's been lately here in Portland, it is amazing for my greasy, oily skin because it keeps my makeup looking fly all day. So if you have that problem like me where you sweat your makeup off, I would definitely recommend this because it gives your skin such a good base for your products and it keeps everything on all day. And so the last product I want to share with you guys is actually one of Marc Jacobs' new lip glosses. I have the shade Love Buzz right here, which is very comparable to like Orgasm by NARS. It really reminds me of that exact like glittery kind of pinky pigment. But if you look at this really close, it's kind of weird because it reflects blue and green light, so it almost reminds me of like a marble. But the way that it looks on the lips is just so freaking pretty. So yeah, that's gonna do it for my May favorites. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys love these videos, give it a big like and thumbs up so I can know to continue them. If you guys have requests, leave them in the comments below. Make sure you are following me on all my social media and subscribe to this channel. And share this video with your friends and family. So until my next video, I will see you later.